Oh, ha ha! Hello, me hearties, and dinky-doo. 'Tis just me, Scottie McClue. And we are, of course, live on the big one with our Saturday evening show. 1 hour of superb, scintillating information, education, and entertainment for not just one nation, but for all the nations of the country. So lovely to have you with us, I say to you, and dinky-doo. There's Ross says, good evening, Scottie. Good evening, Ross. How lovely to have you with us, I say, and a very warm welcome to our live stream. Tremendous stuff. Hi from Cumbernauld. What's it called, Angela? Cumbernauld. We love it. How long ago was that actually on that campaign? What's it called? Cumbernauld. Fantastic. The new towns, Cumbernauld. East Kilbride was another new town. Glenrothes, Livingston, all new towns, I tell you. So welcome, 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 I say to you. There's Gucci from Sunderland. We love you in Sunderland, Gucci. I can tell you that. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. Scottie McClue is live. I just set up a message, actually, Tom, to say I was live, but there might be a link with it that probably won't work now because it was just clicked off. Hi, Scottie, it's David. DINky-DOO, David. How lovely to have you with us, and welcome, I say. Now, we need subscribers tonight on the YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please get subscribing. Scottie, and it's free. Although it says subscribe, it's free. Have we got that? Hiya, David and DINky-DOO. I said, it was in the 1970s. Was it, Angela? Can anybody else remember? What's it called? Cumbernauld. I say. And was it at Cumbernauld that the movie was made in? That was Cumbernauld, wasn't it? Yes. I've got that was Abram Hill. DINky-DOO, I say to you, it's free to subscribe. It is, John. Yes. I think people don't realize that. Who's this dafty here? What are you on about? Says Harry. Harry, what on earth? Do you mean, what am I on about? We're talking about Cumbernauld, the campaign for Cumbernauld. Hi, Scottie. I listened to your audition for BBC Radio this afternoon. It was very good. Thank you, Gordon. That is very high praise indeed. That is better than a knighthood or a CBE or an MBE or a BEM for Scottie McClue to have Gordon Roddick judge the newscasting. We're getting there. I think we'd have got that. But funnily enough, we then wouldn't have had Scottie McClue, Gordon, because just after I'd done that audition, Grampian Television came on the phone and off we totted. And then you and I might not have got to work together. Well, not for some years, if you see what I mean. James Whale, MBE. Should Scottie be an MBE? Says Magnus. Well, it doesn't really matter because I've just had something bigger than an MBE. I've had one of our top newscasters say he's heard my audition for the BBC. So it might have been Scottie McClue BBC. What about that? I tell you. So there we are. Yes, it is free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm not sure everybody realizes that because the subscribers can be a bit slow. I would like another 10 subscribers right now. DINky-DOO, hi, Abdo. Good to have you with us. TikTok, sign of the times. My favorite saying. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. In other words, the wee trolls, the haters, have been booted down the Swanee, where they belong. I tell you who else got an honour. The wonderful Tony Blackburn. I'm up for that. Absolutely. And James, of course, top man. I've sat in for James. Hi, Kareem and Susan. DINky-DOO, Kareem. We love all that. Moldy Dave, DINky-DOO, how lovely to have you with us, I say to you. Right, what do we got? Hi from Northern Ireland, says Joshua. Liam in Aberdeen says, fit like a day, who's your nose for cracking banrips? Ken, for about you, are you chaffing a war then, lad? Liam's our loon for tonight. There we go, the resident loon for Aberdeen. That's what you call your boy. Now, guys, I've got water tonight. Lovely. I thought we'd do a Hogmanay bash tomorrow night. Are you up for that? For the last 32 years, Scottie McClue has done Scottie McClue's Hogmanay Bash, because there's never really anything on the telly or radio that people want to listen to. And obviously, when we're on the radio stations, we could play the songs. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that? Hello?
Hey, Scottie, it's Kareem. How you doing?
Kareem, how are you doing, lad? Dinky-Doo. A happy Christmas and a happy season's greetings.
Happy Christmas, Scottie. Yes, it's been an interesting week with the weather we've had.
Oh, the weather. I look up and I think, not again. You know, you just can't put your nose out the door. Mind you, when I had the dogs, you've got dogs, Kareem. When I had the dogs, I never, ever gave it a thought. There wasn't one day that I thought, oh, I don't want to go out in this. I thought, right, let's get the boots and the jacket, because Reith or Clyde were milling around your feet, going, come on, how are we going? The tails going, you got whacked.
Quite a few today.
You got whacked by the tails. Do you ever get whacked by the tails? What did you get today?
Yes, my Doberman.
Yes.
My Doberman's tail whacks me. It's really, really hard. It's like a whip.
Wonderful. No, I think that's it. When the dogs, you just get on with it. You know, it's very important. Well, I'll tell you what we did today, Kareem. You maybe saw it. I popped up on Facebook Live.
I seen that you were sitting in a chair. I was out at the time and I found you came on that live earlier on.
Yes, I just thought I'd try. You see, that's where all these lives started in 2016.
Right.
So we're now going into our 8th year of live social media.
Wow, absolutely brilliant.
It's not bad. And I mean, it was very popular that 9, 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I think we did, till 10 o'clock on Facebook Live. And it was a very, very popular thing.
Trying to change the times, you know, when it comes to summer and winter. I don't know if you like, I can't remember if you put it forward an hour or back an hour.
Yes, we might have done all that sort of stuff, you know. And of course, because I was working early in the morning, some days I had to be away at 6 o'clock. You know, so you sort of thought, right, well, we can't do too late, because afterwards you have to kind of tidy things up and do little bits of editing and posting stuff and what have you, because everybody wants a piece of you on something big like that. And if we can get the YouTube, we've persevered with YouTube, and if we can persevere with YouTube, because there are offers coming in now from other platforms, would I go and do stuff for them? And I find that fascinating.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Yes.
So we know it's working.
You know, it's not yes. I've always said that about you, that you're always good with the technology, you're always miles ahead than everyone else, and that, you know, an opportunity to go for it, absolutely.
Well, Kareem, have you ever come across negative people when you say, I would like to do A, B, or C, and they go, nah, I don't think you've much chance of that. I wouldn't go down that road if I were you. Nah. And you get that all the time. And I think, well, what's involved in this? Well, negative Nancy's. Well, you say, well, you would need to know doubting Thomases from the Bible. You say, well, you would need to know your technology. I say, well, can you not learn your technology?
Yes.
You know?
Well, if you look at technology just now, Scottie, the big keys to make it easier, quicker, faster, you know, for people to use. If you look at mobile phones, it used to be like a big giant brick, and now they can turn on the lights to your house, to your kitchen, and everything.
Yes.
So it's outstanding.
It moves at such a rate. Yes.
Oh, yes, yes. I wanted to, there's been some negativity I've seen on TikTok, sadly, and I did watch part of the King's speech, and people have been putting up pictures about it was a picture of King Charles and other members of the royal family, and they were just absolutely, why do we have this day and age? There's people that are suffering in poverty. This is all just should be allowed, you know. And you think to yourself, hang on a minute here. pointing the finger at the royal family, why are you not pointing your finger at people that live closer to home? You look at these people that say Glasgow, that live in these giant mansions and all the profits they're making. But there's never any finger pointed at them, or asking them to contribute. Well, the royal family do contribute to charities.
Kareem, where do we start? Let's deal with the mansion thing. At the moment, there are mansions being abandoned all over the world. There have been since really the First World War through the Second World War, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and now people are just walking away. So having a big house is no longer the thing. That was agrarian and then a little bit of industrial revolution. Now we're into the technological revolution, the white heat of technology, as who was it, Harold Wilson? The white heat of technology. So now we're into that. People's priorities are changing, and they're quite happy with a wee flat in their phone, you see, from that point of view. So there should never be any envy or jealousy about a big house. These hussies have been there for years. They'll be there for many more years. And if somebody wants to take them on and spend all their income on it, fair enough. But the whole point we've got here, they're trying to focus on a family who bring us money in. Yeah? They bring us money in. They don't take out, they give. Step one. Step two, and this is absolutely vital. Turn away from your vitriol being pointed at our crown, our symbol of authority. Turn away from that. What about the 300 or 400 billion that's been snaffled? You see? So they're going, somebody could be, you could help a homeless person. Once you've done that, what do you do for money? Once you've sold off the family silver, what do you do for money? Somebody defined communism for me today. If you had 2 cows, the government takes them both and gives you back some milk. You know?
Yeah.
So these people are absolutely wasting their time attacking the royal family. Yes, there might be 1 or 2 personalities they care less for than others, but nevertheless, they are the curators and custodians of the crown. And that's as simple as that. And it doesn't even need to be revisited. So these people are being conned themselves. These people that are going, parasites, they're being conned. They've had their heads stuffed with nonsense. They're not turning around and saying the people that took the 250 billion off them are parasites, are they?
Yeah. Well, they're not pointing the finger at the Tory party with the amount of money that's been lost in the 13 years that they've been in charge, or the contracts that they've made to look after their pals, or the lives lost due to COVID, or the mismanagement, or how many prime ministers have we had? How many ministers have we had that have been resigned?
How many of them elected?
No, but I think the royal family are an easy target for some. They want to pick on them, and I would say, well, sorry, if you want to pick on someone, look closer to home.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people here closer to home. So I'll leave that one. I could go on and on about that one, Scottie,
listen,
but
but no, it's a goodie, Kareem, and your calls are always appreciated. And I hope you have a wonderful 2024. I hope you managed to shake off that wee bit of stuff that was getting on you last year. And love to the dogs.
Scottie, are you doing the New Year bash tomorrow night?
I think I will. I think we'll start at 11 o'clock and see where we go.
Oh, Scottie, I'll be giving you a call.
Top man. Love you lots. Thanks, Kareem. Dinky-Doo. What a fine caller. Very, very good, our Kareem, of course. Now then, and he's got a point, I tell you. Yes, I'm up for tomorrow's big party, says David. Yes, it was great on the radio because we could play a lot of Scottish music. You could roll back the carpet and get a dance, but we'll do well. Hey, Scottie and everyone, did you all have a good Christmas? Amy, I had an outstanding Christmas. I hope you did as well. I had a nice Christmas, Susan, and I hope you had a good one too. There's F Document has joined us. We love it, F Document. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, please go down to the bottom left and click the thumbs up, and also click subscribe. We need to get the subscribers moving. We're putting up quality chat. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that? Hello?
It's David, how you doing?
David, how are you, lad? Okay, there's a wee delay there, but we've got you now.
That's fine. That's fine, my son.
How are you doing?
Interesting. So, I'm good, son. And how's your Christmas, first of all?
Lovely, David. Yes, and yours, I had the sprouts and the roast beef.
I got the dinner in, but guess what? I never ate it.
Oh, somebody's just given me 2024 glasses. You never ate your beef?
Oh. Well, I've also done Nerd Day. Nerdy's tomorrow. Nerdy's 2 days' time. Nerd Day.
Oh, another pair of glasses.
Aye.
Everybody's sending me 2024 glasses.
See, I don't know how to do that. I mean, seriously, I would love to do that to you, but I can't.
I don't know how it happens. There's somebody just sent me a heart me. TikTok Fraz has sent me a heart me. Guys, tell David how you send these, because he wants to send one. A red rose. And that's only, it'll no cost you. A wee red rose. It'll no cost you. They're very cheap, apparently.
Apparently, a red rose, I was told a red rose is 10 pence. Is that right?
Well, I don't know if it's as much as that. Is 1 coin, whatever that means in TikTok.
It's strange, isn't it, man? Oh,
1
wow.
coin. So it might be about the 10p mark, the 2 shillings. 2 shillings, David. Yes, but
okay, son.
I tell you.
2 wee shillings.
2 wee shillings. Now, what's happening? Somebody will tell you how to do it. Guys, tell David how you do that. And if you're feeling flush, pop a red rose in there. You'll not see it on the YouTube.
I mean, you get the tigers and lions, that correct?
Oh, you get everything you can choose. But you just check what price it is so you don't give me too much, if you know what I mean.
Aye.
You know, there's some of them.
I always give money to my family and I give money to other people because I'm not boasting or nothing. I mean, so.
Of course, you're never boasting. You're not that kind of guy. Guys, if you're on the YouTube, I need a thumbs up, bottom left, thumbs up, and get subscribing.
Yes, YouTube.
What a job I've got with these YouTubers. You know what happens? Somebody comes on and subscribes, and then some dafty goes away. And that's the end of that. You know, what's happening here?
It's stupid.
Right, just come on.
I'm just glad you said to Cream about you were on Facebook today. Was it Facebook today?
Oh, Facebook! I was. Did you see it?
Right. Well, I woke up. I was up this morning with the snow.
This morning.
Snow gets up. I went back to bed for a wee siesta. After like 5 to 5, I woke up and then I seen your Facebook thing. But I tried to post. I tried to see what's going down. I never seen it.
Well, I wonder about that. I'll tell you. Well, you just click on the actual video. What I did, I'll explain what I did. Because as usual, as usual, I wasn't doing exactly what I wanted to do. So I popped up on what they call the page. Now, people have liked the page. There's about 6,000 on the page. But I don't think they're active all the time. So I went on to that and I had about, I don't know, half a dozen folk came on for a blether, right? So that was 25, I think it was, right? So that was that. So then I thought, right, something's no right, because I used to do this all the time and get thousands. I mean, one day we popped up and 6,000 joined us right away, you know. So I says, right, we'll see what's
amazing.
Oh, huge. So I thought...
I was concerned. I was telling my family about this Facebook I did with you. I didn't... Scottie's on Facebook, but I can't find it.
Well, this is why I'm going to tell you the next bit. So then I went on to what I thought because the other one has got 4,000 folk and about 500 waiting, right? Because we can't get through every day. So we're on there. So then, and this has been for a while, wait, I'll tell you. And then what happened was I looked at it and it said the world's top talk show, which is another page. So then I
Brilliant.
thought, right,
Amazing.
I'm now wanting to go on to just the Scottie McClue Facebook page. So I got that, and then everybody came on and go, oh, Scottie, how are you? Now, in 2016, my friend phoned me. You've heard me tell this before. My friend phoned me, and he says, Scottie, why don't you're between radio stations, why don't you go on Facebook Live? And I said, well, I don't know anything about that. He said, it's a new thing. It's just come out. I said, I need a new computer. He says, no.
Strange. So it's a new thing.
No, it was a new thing in 2016, the lives. And he says, and he says, just click on it, you old fool. So I clicked on it, right? And then suddenly everybody pops up with hearts going, Scottie, we thought you were dead. And I got all these people coming on. And I never looked back, and about for 4 or 5 years, Davy, I, on a Sunday night, did Facebook Live.
Right.
And then somebody else came on and says, what's it you're doing? Then TikTok came on. That was it. And then YouTube. But YouTube, the people are slow at subscribing because they think subscribe means money. It doesn't.
Right, no, of course it doesn't. No, no. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, so you said 2016, no one told you about this attitude, this thing.
So now I'm in my 40th year of broadcasting on television and radio. 40 blooming years since this the young laddie. You've seen me read the news and Gramping. And young, fresh-faced newscaster. Oh, yeah. That was the one, and that's 40 years.
I know it's amazing with you, but we love you. But anyway, your real name is such and such.
Such and such. That's it. Well, it depends. Amazing. It depends on your point of view. You're a great broadcaster. Oh, you were on the news. Come on, now you're on the news. So we did that. So that was so I was known from the Shetlands to almost Manchester when Grenada took over at Manchester. So we were known there, we used to do the news. And everyone would say, she's making tablet for New Year. She's doing tablet, and she was also, she was putting kidneys in the steak and kidney pie.
Oh, brilliant. I love a steak and kidney pie.
What about this one? Here's one for you, right? See if you like this story, right? I like lawyers, but a lot of people don't like lawyers, right? But they're saying, if I've ever had to do with lawyers, they were worth the money. You know what I mean? So there we are. Are you ready? No, you can't see his name. Are you ready? Oh, not so good, not so good. Are you ready for my joke then?
No.
Right. When will you be ready for the joke?
What do you mean? On my screen it says it's loading. What's going on here?
We're loading. I don't know. I wish it said we were loaded.
No. Well, they're loaded, but I'm not really.
Right.
To take my money off.
Okay, I'll tell you another time. Are you ready? Right.
Right.
A guy. Are you ready? A guy was walking down the road.
Aye.
Yes. When a leprechaun appeared and said, I can grant you a wish of anything you want in the world.
Yes.
One wish, right? And he says, okay.
Right.
One wish, right? He said, I'll do my one wish. And the leprechaun said, the only thing is, whatever you wish for, every single lawyer will have double that. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So the guy goes, okay, I've got it. I know what I want to wish for. He goes, as soon as you wish, every lawyer will have to double that. They will get double that. He goes, okay.
Oh.
So he goes like this, Dave. He goes, okay, my wish is, I wish to donate a kidney.
Well, yeah, I think you actually can.
No, but to get it, every lawyer will have to donate too. It's just it's a bad joke, but there we are. But I just thought I'd tell you.
I know it's good. No, see, if you like to give a kid to somebody else, don't you actually need to go through a process? Anyway?
Oh yes, but listen, it's nothing to do with kidneys. It was just a joke. It's actually nothing to do with lawyers.
Oh, David, you daft knob.
There you go. So that was what you like. So there you are. I'll tell you. Are you having trouble with your equipment? Go on.
Wait, what? Well, your wee face, your face is going frosty, and it says it's loading. But you're back on the screen.
I'm back on. That's the stuff we like. That's how I was loading.
Yeah, right. But yeah, see, I've not got too long left because other people want to phone me in.
No, well, listen, you dash off and we'll catch up later because I'm going to be on tomorrow night.
Tomorrow?
11 o'clock.
I've got my big fancy dress on.
Yes, you get your fancy frock on and we'll get going.
Aye.
Dinky-Doo.
Dinky-Doo.
Top man. That's our divvy. Fantastic stuff. We love all that. Now then, good call from Kareem, so Susan. New Year's Eve tomorrow. Have a lovely time. Thank you very much. Indeed, I say to you. Scottie, did you watch the old film today? No, Ross, I didn't. What was the score? It always helps if I know the score. So there you are. I tell you. Stallion Fish says, I sent you a $5, but it's not showing up. You got billed, showing up, got billed for it. There we are. Let's just see what's going on. Welcome to the chat. So we've got that. So that should be okay. You are loaded, Scottie. Don't kid yourself. Oh, I've never kidded myself. I have to say, the wonderful stuff. Right, Stallion Fish, we'll have a wee look for that. It usually flags up big style. I tell you, but we'll have a wee look for that. Did you do it through the tapping the dollar bill? I say to you, is on to that. Right. Now, I'm away for a cowboy night at the country club. Says best of clips. Enjoy. There we are. Now, who have we got? We need another 100 followers on the TikTok. 100 people on the TikTok following. Absolutely. And Float Eye, says Harry. Yes. First Lord of the Internet, Harry. We love all that. Aye, mini ha-ha. A mini ha-ha, Liam. Elizabeth saying hello. Hello, Elizabeth. How lovely to have you with us. We're getting behind with the chat, guys. Evening from Denny tonight, says Warren. Warren, we love Denny and Dunny Pace. Tremendous stuff, I say to you. Guys, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, have you subscribed? The wonderful Richard Tanner is sending me red roses. Look at that. Watch that there. Richard is very, 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 very generous. Tea. Evening from Denny. We love Denny. Hey up, Scottie. Did you watch the game today? I didn't manage it, Beth. I had so much time on the phone and we were live on Facebook. I picked up conjunctivitis from work. Now, Elizabeth, how have you managed that? Because conjunctivitis, is that not the eyes? Is there an irritant in your workplace? Don't say the name of the company, of course, but you could tell us. So there we have it. Now, my goodness, Mr. McClue. It's Miss Cross from Mary Hill. So good to see you. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Tegan. I need the right equipment when dog walking. You do, JD. Disco Pete is being very, very kind to me. Look, 154 red roses. Conspiracy Toaster says, not my king. Very silly, Conspiracy Toaster. You're an anti-Scot. You're anti-independence. And you're obviously an anti-monarchist. So you will lose Scotland her independence by shouting, not my king. Why should the king sign a new act? There we have it. Now, what have we got here? Yeah, well, that won't do them any good, will it, Conspiracy Toaster? Come on, be sensible. That's all been done before. You've been watching too many James Bond movies. Scottie McClue, whoop, whoop. Yes, Brother McClue, that's right. When I was in the seminary training as a priest. There we are. Now, who have we got here? Who wants some hot chocolate when I'm making it? I'll have a cup of your hot chocolate, Susan. I tell you, I've got a lovely mug of tea here, though. Oh, it's absolute bliss. Disco Pete, what are you doing with the red roses? Guys, we're at 206 red roses. Can everybody share this live, please? Who are the pictures behind you, please? They're actually me. They were presents from the radio stations. So there's Lord Reith and I, and there's me there. And there's a lovely decoupage made by Bella from Bothwell. And I think you might be able to just see a lovely rose pressed there. That was when a top friend of mine passed her driving test. Yes, I'd been showing her how to drive and she passed her test. What about that? There you are. Wonderful stuff. Now then, let's see what's happening here. So tomorrow night, guys, 11 o'clock, we'll go live and we'll do Scottie McClue's Hogmanay Bash. I won't be able to play the music because you need a license for that, but we will be able to come on for the chit chat. So we'll have dedications. Make sure all your family are listening across the world, and we'll send out dedications. So email your family. Say we're going on Scottie McClue Live on TikTok at Scottie McClue, YouTube, youtube.com/Scottie McClue. Disco Pete and Kelly are going bananas with the red roses. Oh my goodness me. Richard sent me 2024 glasses. There we are. Now, Eminem, I think we'll have to say goodbye to you because that's not stuff we're needing. Okay. Lovely. Gone. There we are. Now, what do we got here? Opinions on the new money. What do you mean, people who have got new money? Have you seen the abandoned houses in the port? I have, JD Donnelly. When I was a wee boy, these houses were all beautiful and all fully occupied, and everyone worked in Lithgows and Scots and the Gurrock rope work and Blacks, the tent people, and what else was in Port Glasgow, and with plenty more. Come on. Yes, so Scots and Lithgows, the dry dock where they had the Queen Elizabeth in, you know, fantastic. Everything was boom time. All the stations, Bogston, Cats Dyke, Port Glasgow. I tell you, are you on the TV? I'm off the TV, Sharp Star, now. I haven't been in the TV for a wee while. I need to get back in the TV, I think. Hot chocolate, Scottie. Susan? Thank you. How was the Scran, lad? Tom Phillips. The Scran was beautiful. Roast sirloin. And it was pink, and I don't like my meat too pink, so I popped it into the pan in butter. Yes, I'm so sorry for poor Port Glasgow. What is going on there? When I was wee, Port Glasgow was boom town. Stallion Fish. No one brings radio to the internet like you do, so on that note, tell 10 to tell 10 and Dinky-Doo. Stallion Fish, your £5 has just popped up. There we are. You know, I like the steak, Scottie. I know you do, Tom, and you're a very wise man. Very good for you. Scottie, I'm talking to you, says Sharp Star. I know. Who did you think you were talking to? Sharp Star, everybody get following and sharing. Thank you so much to the wonderful Richard Tan. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe on YouTube, so get subscribing. Guys, tell me what the count is on the YouTube subscribers. You're on a par with Trevor McDonald, Scottie, a true legend. Aye, thank you, Ben. I've met Trevor. Very, very nice man. Greetings from Manofield, Scottie. I ken the Manofield. A big hoosie's made, eh? Fat. Oh, what a fine, big, productive garden some of them have got. and the woodwork inside. Mind you, a lot of the Victorian stuff, you know, the labour was cheap. Aye, too cheap, I think, but the beautiful, beautiful woodwork. Oh, there's one out there, and the stair. Well, the stair and the sitting room. This is, God is my witness. The sitting rooms are panelled. Isn't that beautiful? Aye. Oh, man. Manofield. Ken. There we are. Tom, are you phoning in, says David. Yes. Get him off, says Popeye. Who's that? There we are. What do we got here? Scottie, where did you go to high school? I went, you'll see there's where I went there. Can you see it? The crest. Hinc vera virtus was the motto. From these gates comes true virtue, I say to you. There we have it. Why are you stealing my second name? Now, what do we got here? I tell you what I posted. I'm originally from a place called Greenock. And I posted the song on your TikTok videos. I say to you. I'll ring in now, David lad. Absolutely, I tell you. Good one, Tom. There we are. Kelly sent red roses, guys. 281 red roses. Is that not beautiful? 281. Now, we need more followers. I need maybe another 93 followers. 93 of you following Scottie McClue. Pretty Perth, says Mark. We love Perth, Mark. I was very friendly with a lady from Perth. Long time ago now. Fantastic. But we still keep in touch. Oh, that's beautiful. Fantastic stuff. Now, I want to know if you're all going to be ready for the Hogmanay Bash tomorrow night. Very, very important. The phone-in's not going through again, says Tom. Well, Tom, everybody was on it, so I don't think there's a problem. Let's test it and see what's happening. Let's test the phone-in, I say. We always like to test. Well, so that's all right. And I'm sure you can do it this way. I seem to remember you can actually test the phones. There we are. Look at this. Is that not amazing? And that, that's fantastic. Right. So there you are. So I'm afraid everything's working at this end, Tom. So it might be something at your end, if you'll pardon the expression. I say to you, there must be something on my side, says Tom. It must be Tom. David says, Tom, are you okay? Can you get through? So there we go. So try it again, Tom, and we'll see if we can get you on. But certainly all working here. You heard the sound. I always like to prove it to people, you know. I don't want anybody thinking we're working them from the back. If you're on the TikTok, please get following right away. If you're on the YouTube channel, please do subscribe. It's free. After two. It's free. Now, I think people go, I'm not subscribing. Gives it goes money. No, free. Absolutely free. There we are. 5 beautiful red roses from Kelly. We thank you, Kelly, for that. How lovely is that? Happy New Year, says Mark. Mark Smith has sent roses. What's your predictions for the next general election? I wouldn't be surprised if the Tories get back in because people love their punishment. And if we get Labour in, then I think they have become two cheeks of the same face. See what I just did there? Well, I was Scottish Funnin'. Who's that?
Right, Scottish David.
David.
Ringing, but Tom can't get you.
Tom can't get us. Well, we think it must be something at Tom's end because we did the test and you got through like a linty.
Right,
you got through like a linty.
Okay, my friend.
Do you know what a linty is?
Right, son, I'm linty.
A linty, a linnet.
It's a big sprint. I've got a big sprint.
No, dear, it's a linnet. You know, singing like a linty. A wee linnet.
Well, if I ran on the athletics, I got a big Linty sprint.
A Linty sprint, fantastic. And did you do the hurdles?
Aye, a big sprint.
You did the hurdles as well, and the long jump.
I've done hockey, etc. I've done all things in gym. Aye.
Where does it come? Where does it
try to get on?
Right, we better go. Where does it come from? He's for the high jump. Where does that come from?
The high jump. Well,
when people say, "Oh, he's for the high jump."
Aye, well, I'll get the high jump. I think the show's called the high jump. It's a show's carnival high jump.
The high jump, Dinky-Doo. You take care of yourself. Ta-la-la.
Aye, right. Get Tom on.
Well, get Tom. Well, you get off then. Okay, Lala. He's away. That's good, Davey. Davey was just checking the lines for Tom. Must be something on my side, says Tom, but give it a go, Tom, see if we can get you on. We know the phones are working because Davey's just phoned. Are you off the telly? Yes, Sharpstar. We're off the telly. Were you on Benidorm? No, I wasn't on Benidorm. Phone! You're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Hello?
Thank you, last Tom.
Tom! How lovely you got through. Did you sort it?
I had to use a different phone.
Oh, you had to use a different phone. There's somebody saying to me, hang on, Ryan says, hello from Johnston, just outside Glasgow. What do you do as a job, my good sir? I inform, educate, and entertain. There we are. That covers most things, doesn't it, Tom?
Scotty, I don't think it will, but this phone might cut out. But if it does, I'll ring you back again.
Do that, Tom, because we love to hear from you. Now, tell us more. How was Christmas?
Oh, good, lad. What about yourself?
Yes, lovely. Absolutely lovely. And we've got Hogmanay tomorrow, so I think we'll do Scottie McClue's Hogmanay Bash in its 32nd year.
Yeah, lovely.
The big one's on the radio, Tom. We played all the sort of Scottish music, and you love it in Belfast. I know that because my friends say they've been to a Cayley in Belfast.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to tune in tomorrow night, lad.
And I'll tell you what else I've heard about you guys in Belfast. You dance to hymn music.
Maybe it's a bit. Maybe I'd be a bit too young for that, Scotty.
I think so. Yes, maybe back in the day. I think Grandma might remember that. But you, ladies and gentlemen, sure. Take your partners for a waltz, and off they go. Da 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 dee 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 dee. You see? So she might know.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's it. So they actually used to dance to the hymn music. What about that? I think that'll be back in the day, maybe.
Here, the scran sounded good tonight.
The scran, absolutely outstanding. I tell you, the roast sirloin, and it was all. What can I say? It'd been slow cooked.
Oh, lovely! I had a wee mixed fry myself. Got the egg, the chip, a few cocktail sausages, a nice wee shoulder chop. So absolutely lovely.
Beautiful. What would you call a mixed grill?
Mixed grill, sorry. I said mixed fry. I was meant to say mixed grill.
A mixed grill. If you go to the pubs in Yorkshire, you can order a mixed grill, and boy, do they do a plateful for you,
Hard to beat now, mixed grill, Scotty. Yeah?
Ah, they do the lot as well. They do the onion ring proteins. Then you'll get, what do you get in the mixed grill? You'll get sausage, black pudding, egg, chops. You
can't forget the old egg.
You'll get the chops as well. You'll get a steak, a small fillet steak. You just get the lot, and you just have to take your time,
And you can't forget about the old eggs, Scotty,
Oh, the eggs are very, very lovely as well. We love that. And then, of course, the bacon
lovely.
And the link sausage and the square. We do the square slice in Scotland, you see.
See in the morning, Scotty, whenever I get up for the breakfast.
Yes.
I just get myself a nice wee egg, maybe 2 sausages and a couple of slices of bacon. None of this old breakfast cereal and all that
Oh,
sort of
no,
stuff.
no, you don't need any of
I
that.
think
And all
you're
that.
better.
I call that dust.
Yeah, exactly. You're better off with a proper, full of protein and all the stuff you need, And
Yes.
I try to cut out the bread a good bit and cut out the carbohydrates.
Well, the bread's not so well made these days. That's the problem. You see, they brought out a new type of wheat. Well, it's not new now. I mean, they've had it for years and years and years, and it's much hardier. But it's not quite so good for you. That's why you get people with an allergy to it, celiacs.
That's right.
David says, I love eggs. He loves the eggs.
I was very good at David phoning in there to make sure that things were going well.
David's great. He keeps an eye on things.
Nice guy, yeah.
He'd be a very good producer. You know what I mean?
Oh, surely.
Yes.
And Scottie, I buy the low GI loaf.
Yes. Very good.
I couldn't tell you what it is, but I just buy it anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and some nice Irish butter.
Oh, and a wee bit of wheaten bread,
Oh, stop.
Lovely.
Soda bread.
Oh, we also fry a wee bit of soda bread.
And we also fry a couple of porkers, beans. Oh yes, all the fun of the fair, I say, Tom.
A nice wee hangover fry as well.
Yes, that's right. Just to wake you up,
Yeah.
You say, there's sausages on and that. Some people disappear. They go, they can't handle it. You know what I mean?
Oh, surely. Oh, you can't beat an Ulster fry. Would be a big thing over in the land of Scotland.
Oh, an Ulster fry. Oh, well, you have yes, you would have a full Scottish breakfast.
What would that entail?
Well, that would entail lawn sausage or square slice, a couple of links, bacon, a couple of eggs, haggis, black pudding, white pudding, fruit pudding with the sultanas in it. The white pudding is oatmeal. The black pudding, of course, then you would also have, what else would you maybe have in that? They're bringing in hash browns and stuff like that, but that's not an original Scottish setup. So you've got oatmeal in the white pudding, you see. So you've got that, and then maybe some tomatoes, maybe different eggs as well as a couple of fried eggs. You might have a spoonful of scrambled egg. Or as you said, the poached egg. See, after you told me last week that you're into the poached egg, I had a couple. Very nice.
Oh, what do you think?
I'll tell you how I did them rightly or wrongly. I'd done the sprouts in the steamer. And the steamer was roasting hot water, which would have been full of sprout juice. But I just popped the eggs into that and poached them. And they were delicious.
Yeah, lovely.
Lovely and soft, you know what I mean? Golden yolks.
Scottie, the hash browns is mostly an American thing, isn't it?
Also, the Americans go in for pancakes and maple syrup.
Yeah. I remember when I was in the States about 2 months ago, I tried the authentic, American breakfast,
But if you have too much maple syrup, you've got to usually take to your heels, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, follow that out of sugar,
Yeah, absolutely. The maple syrup, the true maple syrup. Amy is asking, did you like sweets called Odd Fellows, Scottie? I loved Odd Fellows. Were they not Kings of Wishaw? Kings Odd Fellows. Have you ever had an odd fellow, Tom, if you'll pardon the expression?
Second, Scottie, you call it now.
Have you ever had an odd fellow, as I say, if you'll pardon the expression? We had lovely sweets in Scotland called Odd Fellows. And they were lovely. They were in a blue and black striped bag. And I'm sure it was a company called Kings at Wishaw that did and they smelt lovely. They were just great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Odd Fellows. They just went to powder in your mouth,
Oh, one of them was. Going back to the hash browns there, I've started doing the hash browns in the air fryer,
Oh,
and
right.
they turn out quite well.
Yes, we were talking about the air fryer. I remember you saying.
Yeah, I've probably mentioned it a couple of times now, but I use it a couple of times a day. You know, it's fantastic.
No, but that's great. That's great. Absolutely. David's shouting, "Where are the women?" Sorry, David's wondering where the women have gone tonight.
Oh, Amy phoned in. He says.
Yeah, Amy phoned in. They might be preparing for Hogmanay. Now, what? Tell us what happens in Hogmanay. There must be a Belfast Hogmanay.
Belfast Hogmanay would just be going out into town and just getting blocked,
getting blue-terred.
Yeah, getting
steaming blotto, all that stuff. But there must be. I mean, you must have things like steak pie, or haggis, or cockaliki soup. Or there must be something on the go. I mean, the Ulster people are effectively Scottish.
Maybe more or less. I'm not really clued in, you know. See, to be honest, I don't really make a big deal out of the New Year's, you know.
I know what you
like to take it easy in the house, you know.
I like that. I like your style, Tom. You're quite laid back, you know, and we like that.
Yeah, well, you've been doing the same thing on Hogmanay for the past 32 years.
32 years, yeah. And we did the Millennium, and we put 3 radio stations together. And at 1 o'clock, an old lady rang from Richmond in Yorkshire. And she went, "I'm so glad I got through." She said, I didn't think there was programs of this quality still left. She said, "I have had the most wonderful night." And what we used to do was put on Scottish and Irish music. We put the 3 radio stations together. So you had 9 million of a potential listenership. And we played out Scottish and Irish songs that we'd chosen earlier in the day. And fantastic. And people just loved it. I would say, now we're all going to get up and have a dance. Somebody's just delivered a tray of pies, so we'll be having one of these. You know, so I'll put 2 songs together. And it was just funny. And then everybody would phone in for their dedications. You see, and they would say, "I'm phoning from Manchester. Can I say hello to my Aunt Nellie, who's up in Newcastle?" And, you know, we could do all that. And then the phone in, "Hello, from Newcastle. Can I speak to my cousin Jeffrey in Northern Ireland in County Down?" You know, and all that. And they could it was just massive. And it makes me think, are these companies asleep? Do you know what I mean?
I reckon we get you down on BBC Radio Ulster.
I think so. I think that would go well on there, I tell you.
I'll say this here. There's where my grandmother Patricia lives. There's a big, about 5 minutes down the road, there's a big house. Massive house. It's been abandoned now for about 15 years.
Right, yeah, they do. They just abandon them.
They've been looking after it for they've been looking after it for 10 years after it closed, but for the most recent 5 years, they've just neglected it.
Yeah.
And there's no real coming back to it, I can see. But that house is where, you ever heard of KISS FM?
Yes, I have.
That is the house where KISS FM was created.
How fabulous is that? I've met the creator. I'm not going into names, but I've met the creator. Yeah, absolutely.
There you are.
So what about that? No, but you see, the thing is, I'm not talking about that particular place or any place in particular, but I blame councils for when a big house comes up and they go, "Well, we need X £1,000 for the rates." And I say, "Look, this place will go to rack and ruin because over the years, since the Second World War in particular, people just take the roof off houses rather than pay the rates. And all the beautiful workmanship and all that goes to the dogs. And this country has sold off its own family silver. And I blame the politicians Politics of Envy. And I've seen it in action. I saw it in action in a big house in Yorkshire. In 1948, the Minister for Fuel and Power ploughed the gardens up. And the ordinary people loved these gardens. They were their leisure.
Yeah.
Politics of Envy, Tom, instead of
not...
saying, no, forget rates. Even if the council said, we will take over the house and use it for X, Y, Z. But as I say, I'm not talking about any particular property here. I stress that.
Well, it's an awful disgrace the way the property's been left, because it's an absolute beautiful house.
Well, we'll not go into that particular one, if you see what I mean.
But the transmitters and all that is still lying in the garden.
Oh, for goodness sake! Right.
Anyway, we'll not,
Tom, we'll not go into the detail of that though.
But yeah, beautiful house. That's all I'll say.
Beautiful stuff, absolutely. And you're an absolute top man. I say to you.
Yep. Cheers, Scottie.
And we will catch up. Join us tomorrow. That would be lovely. 11 o'clock. We'll be here live at 11 o'clock.
Tell 10 to tell 10, Scottie.
Tell 10 to tell 10. All the best, Tom. Bless you. Dinky-Doo.
Right, lad. Dinky-Doo.
Dinky-Doo, lad. There we are. That's our Tom from Belfast. So there we are. I don't want to go into sort of detail about anything in particular. If you see, tell 10 to tell 100, says David. Scottie, stay on. I need to tell you something. It's fabulous. You have your man, an angel. I see things. It's beautiful. What have you seen, Davy? Give us a call. We'll have to go in 2 minutes. So there you are. But if not, save it up for tomorrow night and tell us what you've seen. I think you are an angel, Davy. I would believe that. That makes complete and utter sense to me. I say to you. So there we go. Guys, what a fantastic program tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, terrific of you to join us, particularly at this time of year when there's a million other things you need to be doing and getting organized, seeing family, traveling to and fro, watching the old firm, all these things. Scottie, what are you up to in Hogmanay? We're doing the Scottie McClue Hogmanay Bash, Bobby. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
So it's me, it's David again.
Hey, how are you, Lala?
I'm fighting tough about you. I really like you as a person. You need some longer. I don't want it to like a hungry party, okay, etc. And you're amazing. And I'm a bit of an angel.
You are an angel. I know that. I sense that.
Right, okay, and I've got ghosts all about me.
Yes, you and I are septic. You and I are septic.
Yes, they're beautiful. You know what I mean? I can hear them.
We're going to have to say night-night to the TikTokers. Hang on. Night-night to the TikTokers. Right. Say night-night to the TikTokers.
Right.
Night-night.
Night-night.
We love you. They have to go, you see, before the hour comes up. There we are.
Women phoned in. That woman should be phoning you. Stay on for about 20 minutes. Scottie, give it time. Give it time.
Give it time, I say to you. Professor Numpty says, I'm a wee devil. Would you believe that? Do you think Numpty Heat's a devil? I don't think he is.
I said we had it, and he's just texted you. It's amazing.
There you are. You see, I'll tell you, we're septic. Davey, I'm going to have to say night-night and join us tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Stay on. People might phone you.
We'd love to stay on, but love you lots. Dinky-Doo.
Scottie, go, my friend.
Go. That's it, Davey. We're out of time. What a shame. Guys, we're out of time. I tell you, we have to dash. YouTubers, brilliant. Every single one of you, please subscribe right now. Join us tomorrow night at 11 o'clock sharp for the greatest experience of your lifetime. Scottie McClue's Hogmanay Bash. Ta-ra, lads.